Well, well, well. Look what the cat brought in. Look what the cat dragged in. How are you? How are we? What we doing? What are we up to? Should probably do that. Hey, hey. Hello, hello. Today is just gonna be this spawn build that I worked on, or that I've started working on. But these guys are rudely interrupting, so I'm gonna go Ham's base. I'm gonna sleep. Maybe steal some torches. Or I do some, like, moss carpety things. Sleep in Cam's bed. Hope he doesn't mind. Gonna look at stealing some torches, maybe? Or I just go back to my base. I'll just go back to my base. Go back to my base. There's been a lot of updates on my base lately. I haven't showed you guys. I love that it just slowly fades into being like real blocks. We've made a little town. Look at it. It's beautiful. I fixed the river because I hated how the river looked previously. Still mud on the bottom, but all the sides are now a lot better, I think. I'm more happier with it. I'm very happy with all of it so far. We're getting there. I'm going to grab some of this and we'll grab skeletons out of here. Oops. Very good. Get back to the spawn. And we shall start lighting it up. Somehow. I don't know how I'm going to do the sides, but that's okay. Let's start in the middle and do a grid. Do that. And then we will go to this one. There we go. We'll go back to this one and we will do, oops, like I saw. And then we don't have to deal with all the mobs. Yes. Yeah, that's online. That's weird. Okay. This caught me a little bit off guard. About... No. What the heck? Like, oh, we'll just continue this down to the whole rest of this area. Keep it all nice and lit up. Can't do that one just yet. One, two. One, two. Like this. Very good. Anyway, how are we been, chat? How we doing? How we been? What have we been up to? Going on in life? Great. Once you've disconnected already. And you're back. Okay. No! Like that. And I have one on top. Very good. I need a moss carpet. I'll place them down there. Nice, and I think it's just this quarter now that needs to be done. Very good. I don't even really notice it on the map, which is fine. That's good. The rest of it, everything else I can't do, I'll do with lichen. Very nice. Now, this one, let's start collecting. No material listing. So what do you mean? Hoping that none of these e-lanterns are like that was close. If they get in the way, I will just remove them. It's okay. I'll sort out the I'll sort out the rest later. Like this one. Perfectly fine, because I'll light it up eventually later. It's okay. I'll go back through and figure out where all my light dark spots are. My light dark spots, that's not right. That's okay. Nope. Nice and calm, chill stream. The build up. The spawn build. I missed a slab. It's fine. Somebody's just gonna keep chasing me, isn't he? It's already been 15 minutes already. Because by the time I sleep and I wakes up at like 6 a.m. game time, right? And then you've got like what till 6:30 p.m. or something when the sun sets. It's already been like 12 minutes. Nice. Nearly there. Hello, Cam. You guys playing Peak? Yes, there's one missing. Right there. Hey. Leave me alone. Oop, oop, ah, okay. Come on, man. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I lit it all up and it's still spawning. And died. Leave it 6:30. Oh, dear me. Oh, I gotta leave at 6:30 a.m. That's gonna suck. Oh well, that's life. That's work. Um, nope, nope. Nice. A lot easier with printer. That's okay. I'd rather just get it done. Today's stream kind of just intend to be just background vibe. Just, chuck me on in the background as I build this up. Very low energy today, but that's okay. Oops. Um. Oh my goodness. Too many blocks being placed in the wrong spot. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh my goodness, I keep falling. Alright. It's nice and calm today, everybody. What's up? It's gonna be nice and chill. Mr. Carpet. Oh well. That's too much brain for me right now. Can't do that kind of braining. Way too much braining. I can't do that braining right now. I'm way too tired. I shouldn't even be streaming. I should just go to bed. Anyway. But here I am. Streaming like a dumbass when you should be getting up at 6 a.m. If we get to 9:30 and I'm not finished, I'm ending the stream. I'm just gonna keep working on this till like 9. And that's where I'm calling my limits. That's 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours of this. I shouldn't even be streaming at all. I should be going to bed. But here I am. Oh, for goodness sake. No, stop it. show you in a second. I could not care less about the egg right now. I'm way too tired to even deal with looking for the egg. Ham's timer's restarted, but when does it finish now? 'Cause I feel like it's been a while. All I know is that Harrison's probably put the egg in an item frame. I don't want to look for the egg in an item frame. Or at all, really. Oh my goodness. Oops. Slide on over here. Oh, okay. I got such a busy day tomorrow. I want you guys to guess how long I'm working tomorrow. Obviously, starting at 8 a.m. I wish. Starting at 8 a.m. It would have been, I was supposed to start at 7 a.m., but they pushed me through to 8. So, that was, yeah, finished 10 p.m. It was supposed to be it was supposed to be starting at 7 a.m., finishing 10 p.m. And now it's starting at 8 a.m., finishing 10 p.m. Yeah. Hey, good money though. What's 14 times 34? Lol. Pretty good. Oh, don't worry. That's only one company. And that's a different rate from other companies I work for. Hey look, it's the one skeleton skull on the entire build. Right there. No, it's a skeleton skull, not an Easter egg. I'm so funny. That was incredibly funny of me. You guys should laugh. That was real fun. Ow. Thanks. Thanks for laugh. No, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I need to find a way to put my chat on screen. And how do I want to do that? Because, there's different ways to do it. I want to find a good way to do it. These copper blocks were diamond in the original schematic. I ain't putting my diamonds for everybody to steal. They'd be gone within a day. Not even. I was thinking about this season versus last season. And I was just like looking at my base this season. It was like, I've done so much more in my base this season already than I did in the whole 2 years of the last season in I think my last base. I was trying to like figure out like what did I do with 2 years of my life on the last season? And why have I been able to do more with my base this season and it's only been a couple months? The big dragon, the whole snowy thing. Like a lot of my time was taken up by drama. What a drama. Like a lot of the time went into changing all of that to be like snow and custom terrain in the mountain and things like that. And then yeah, farms, that's another big one. But when I kind of sat and actually thought about it, I was like, it's like base wise, right? It's like there's, yeah, I was like, it didn't really involve me. I don't think I was actually a part of most of it. But anyway, point being that, oh, yeah, I realized a lot of my time was spent doing community projects or things for other people. Specifically Mystic Shores to be kind of more to be more, I don't know what the word is. Anyway, point being, I spend a lot of my time doing server projects and group projects and kind of community, well, I say community, more things for the community rather than with the community. But anyway, things like the airport, things like the massive mountain that I made, things like the power plant, things like the ruined thing just outside the power plant, stuff like that. I'm like, looking back, I did do a lot. Yeah, volcano, the school, the prison, like half of Mystic Shores, half of the business district, Mystic Shores, like half of that was done by me. And yeah, I now realize that I spent so much of my time doing those things and not my own base. Like I got my base sorted and I got my storage room and I got everything ready and I used you know, used everything out of my storage room and worked with my house, but actually a lot of my time was spent away from my base. Oh, the end? Holy shit, completely forgot about that. I did that. Most of that, actually. Granted, yes, I had help, but I'd say at least 60-70% of that was me. Because that was massive. A lot of my time was spent collecting the resources for that. That was rough. But, you know, things like that. Or the end portal room is another one. Anyway, I look at this season versus last season. I'm just like, what did I do? Then I kind of realized, kind of pieced it together and realized why I'm like, why haven't I been so productive on my base this season? It's because I haven't done any community projects. And then I proceed to go and start a community project. But yeah, I mean, good to do things for the group, for the server. Not all self-obsessed, like people think I am. But yeah, I don't know. It's pretty crazy. And already this season, I've built like massive castle. I've built most of my town already. What do you mean, no, I am? And I know that's referring to being self-obsessed. What do you mean, no, I am? I'm not. I'm not as much as people think I can be. In fact, I try to avoid it. Try to avoid it more than anything. One thing I fear. Getting misconstrued and people thinking I'm only in it for myself. I'm not. I try not to be. Sometimes there's things where like I will only work on my own project and I won't help anyone else, and that's, you know, slightly different. But it depends on my mood. It depends on whether or not I want to just get productive, or, you know, for example, playing games with other people, or if I just prefer to play by myself. It's like, depends how productive I am, or it depends how productive I would like to be. Because I know that as soon as I get somebody else involved, it's gone. Everything's done. There's no way I can focus after that. Oopsies. Not that one either. Okay. Well, I completely whiffed that one. Get rid of that. Okay, buddy. Uh-oh. I need to collect another birch leaf. Did not mean to break that without a silk touch. Okay. Someone could sleep, that'd be great. Thank you. Oh my goodness, my knees. Oh, freaking hell. There we go. Come on. Stop placing things badly. Do what you're supposed to be doing. Thank you. Oh. See Daisy. And to this one. And then we do the center section. Yeah, gonna reach, thank you. Oopsies. Okay. Nope. Yeah, there we go. This also used to be regular quartz. I changed it to smooth just so that it like just flows nicer rather than having grid lines throughout. Oh my goodness. Rather than just having grid lines throughout it. No bot, I don't want my merch, sorry. I don't think anybody does. Remove that. Lol. With self-doubt coming in. Beautiful. Collecting stuff. Oh, dearie me. A lot of wrong blocks. Oh, is it to do with crocheting? I learned something new yesterday. about Minecraft. Something I thought something I should have known, but I did not know. You guys know that villagers sweat during raids? I didn't know this. Yeah, apparently they sweat. Apparently they let off little water particles during a raid. It's the most bizarre thing I've seen on the internet to do with Minecraft. And I'm like, there's no way. Yeah, apparently they sweat. They give off little water particles. It's actually kind of funny. Oh my fucking god, why would I do that? Okay. Huh, nice. Spruce. Spruce. Leaf. Very good. What is this one? Birch. Another birch? What the heck? I ruined them? Did you just test it now, Lundy? Or you knew about it? It is the weird... I don't think I've ever seen it before. It confused me when I saw it on TikTok. I was like, what? Hey. You. Oh, goodness. I actually don't know how much longer I can stream. I was so tired. Okay. Their AoEs are nasty. I'm quite happy with what I've done with my leaves. I did a leaf gradient of light to dark gradient with leaves. Really good. I'm happy with it. That's true. Vex's flying through is nasty too. You'll see, like, when I'm done, the lower it is to the ground, the darker the leaves get. And the higher they are, or the closer to sunlight they are, the brighter they get. Little details, you know? And that was me changing it. That was not the actual. Hey! That was not the original schematic. I pretty much changed most of the schematic, actually. Man, I'm gonna finish this there and I'm gonna go to bed. I'm so tired. But if anyone's interested, I did put it on the Syncmatica, so if anyone wants to take a break and take over for a bit, build it up, you guys are welcome to do so. Here we go. I mean, that's good progress for literally an hour, but I'm way too tired to keep going, unfortunately. So, that's pretty good. Anywho, that's where I'm gonna leave it. Yeah, you can continue. All the materials are here, and they're all organized. The ones that are... Ooh. Right, this has got random stuff. It's empty, but these ones are all got different types of leaves. You can just continue it up, layer by layer. And there's a few floaty things as well, which you're welcome to do. Or you can just not do them if you don't want to do them. I can do them later. Anyway. Thanks all for watching. I'm gonna go to bed. How does printer work? What do you mean, how does printer work? Do you have printer? Oh, come on, game. Check your Lightmatica settings. It'll be in there. Range, rendered layers, extra blocks. And we're all good. That was the only one. The only one that was missing. Or the only one that was extra, rather. Yeah, check your Lightmatic settings. Otherwise, you can easy place it. Yikes. Anyway, that's me. Thank you guys. I know it's short, but there's both print and another one. So there's easy place, which is where you hold down right click over the block and it places it in, or there's printer, which does it for you. But anyway, have fun. Thank you. See y'all later.